you're being totally and absolutely manipulated under the auspices of freedom at this point. On the other hand, here's what positive thought does. We just saw the Olympics, right? What they tell you at the Olympics, the strongest men in the world lift up 700 pounds. Now listen closely. This man, he picked up one of his lighter weights of 1,000 pounds. The power of positive thought transcends matter. The other guy used matter against himself. Do you follow that? This guy is using matter for himself. The absence of matter, understanding energy, understanding power, understanding freedom. You all have this and you just don't know it because you hate yourself, you fear yourself, you doubt yourself, you don't know who you are. This truth is illustrated by Chamoy as he bench presses one of his lighter weights of 1,000 pounds. This was his maximum weight. With one hand, he lifted 7,063 pounds. And look at that closely. He lifted it 3 inches off the press. You say that's impossible. You know why? You don't understand who you are. You don't understand your power. You don't understand that you are limitless. What you think is that you've got to hurt yourself. You've got to feed yourself. You've got to get yourself grounded. You know how you need to get grounded? Get on grounded. Free yourself up. Let go. This whole cycle of yes, I'll eat right, and then you fall back and eat wrong. It's all about self-loathing, self-doubt, self-hatred. This perpetual cycle. It's like clothes. You constantly clean it and dry it, clean it and dry it, but you keep making the damn things dirty. Here we visit my friend who I had a conversation with. Former head of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, David Kessler, most powerful doctor in the world, set out to expose the conspiratorial aspects of the food industry after relinquishing his position as a leader of the government organization. He abruptly quit a few years ago. We couldn't figure it out. He was a very conservative guy doing a lot of things I didn't like. And he went off the radar. And not long ago I got to talk to him and I said, David, what are you doing? He said, I can't let this happen. He said, I first thought, as you probably thought, that why Americans ate bad food is they got addicted to the salt and the sugar and the fats. And he said, but that wasn't a good enough answer. Because he saw the map that I just showed you. That on a yearly basis, there's not a movement forward. There's a mass explosion of people getting obese and overweight. So what he did is he went to every major food industry in the world, most of which the epicenter is here in America. The multinational companies, most were started here in America. And what he found should shock you. Today, number one, why he quit, is today well over half of the FDA's budget comes from the pharmaceutical industry, 61% to be exact. So the people who they're supposed to be watching are paying the salaries of the people that are supposed to be watching. David Kessler told me directly, I was offered $2 million consulting fees yearly if I turned my head against research. His new book, you should read this if you're really interested in truth. I know truth is a little hard. Most of you are just trying to figure out how to eat less steak. We're taking you to where you need to go. Kessler found overwhelming evidence that food scientists hired by these corrupt industries were solely commissioned to find ways to make foods more addictive and seductive. Every major food industry, 100% of the food industry, have scientists. Their full-time job is to put opiates or synthetic opiates in food to get you and your children and everyone else further addicted to it. Not bad enough. The sugar wasn't enough. The fat wasn't enough. The salt wasn't enough. Every major challenge me on this. Challenge me on anything I tell you. If you'd like to, you're going to lose. This is insanity at its worst. This should have us in America on the streets protesting, picketing, and knocking down the fences in front of every government agency in the United States. It took our former head of the Food and Drug Administration to expose us. I knew that it may happen. He told me it is happening.